Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, where I share with you some of the best tips and insights from ancient Asian philosophers. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. In today's video, I will talk about how to handle rejection and emotional hurt, something that we all face at some point in our lives. Rejection and emotional hurt can be very painful and difficult to deal with, but they can also be opportunities for growth and learning. How can we cope with them in a healthy and positive way? Let's find out what some of the greatest minds in history have to say about this topic.
Confucius. Learn from rejection and use it as an opportunity to improve yourself. Lao Tzu. Embrace rejection and don't take it personally. Buddha. Don't dwell on rejection or emotional hurt. Focus on the present moment and practice mindfulness. Mencius. Surround yourself with supportive people who care about you and want the best for you. Zhuangzi. Don't take rejection or emotional hurt too seriously. They are part of the dream of life, and you can wake up from them anytime. Han Feizi. Don't let rejection or emotional hurt affect your judgment. Remain objective and rational, and don't let your emotions get the best of you. Chuang Tzu. Don't let rejection or emotional hurt define you. They are not who you are, but only what you experience. Embrace change and challenge, and don't be afraid to try new things. QAnon. Don't let rejection or emotional hurt affect your inner peace. They are not the source of your happiness or unhappiness, but only your reaction. Cultivate inner peace through meditation and self-reflection. Sri Ramakrishna. Don't let rejection or emotional hurt affect your faith. They are not the sign of your fate or destiny, but only your test. Have faith in a higher power and trust that everything happens for a reason. Rumi. Don't let rejection or emotional hurt close your heart. They are not the end of your love or joy, but only your lesson. Keep your heart open and continue to love despite the pain.
Confucius, a Chinese philosopher, believed that one should not be discouraged by rejection. Instead, one should learn from it and use it as an opportunity to improve oneself. He said, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." He also said, "When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps." These quotes show that Confucius valued perseverance and resilience in the face of rejection. He encouraged us to learn from our mistakes and failures, and use them as motivation to improve ourselves. He also advised us to seek feedback and guidance from others who can help us grow.
Lao Tzu, another Chinese philosopher, believed that one should embrace rejection and not take it personally. He said, "Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner." He also said, "Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her." These quotes show that Lao Tzu valued self-confidence and self-acceptance in the face of rejection. He encouraged us to be ourselves and not worry about what others think of us. He also advised us to accept rejection as it is, and not let it affect our happiness or self-worth. Buddha, an Indian philosopher, believed that one should not dwell on rejection or emotional hurt. He said, "Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned." He also said, "The root of suffering is attachment." These quotes show that Buddha valued mindfulness and detachment in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to let go of our negative emotions and thoughts, and focus on the present moment. He also advised us to practice mindfulness, which is being aware of our thoughts and feelings, but not letting them control us. Mencius, a Chinese philosopher, believed that one should surround themselves with supportive people. He said, "Friends are the siblings God never gave us." He also said, "The great man is he who does not lose his child's heart." These quotes show that Mencius valued friendship and innocence in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to seek comfort and encouragement from our friends, who care about us and want the best for us. He also advised us to keep our child's heart, which is the source of our joy and curiosity. Zhuangzi, a Chinese philosopher, believed that one should not take rejection or emotional hurt too seriously. He said, "Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like." He also said, "Once you realize that the road is the goal and that you are always on the road, not to reach a goal, but to enjoy its beauty and its wisdom, life ceases to be a task and becomes natural and simple, in itself an ecstasy." These quotes show that Zhuangzi valued flexibility and spontaneity in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to embrace change and not resist it. He also advised us to view life as a dream and not get too attached to things. Chuang Tzu, another Chinese philosopher, believed that one should not let rejection or emotional hurt define them. He said, "The fish trap exists because of the fish. Once you've gotten the fish, you can forget the trap. The rabbit snare exists because of the rabbit. Once you've gotten the rabbit, you can forget the snare. Words exist because of meaning. Once you've gotten the meaning, you can forget the words. Where can I find a man who has forgotten words so I can talk with him?" He also said, "When we understand, we are at the center of the circle, and there we sit while yes and no chase each other around the circumference." These quotes show that Chuang Tzu valued creativity and freedom in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to transcend the limitations of words and concepts, and express ourselves in our own unique ways. He also advised us to find our center and not be bound by dualities. Huineng, a Chinese Buddhist philosopher, believed that one should not let rejection or emotional hurt affect their inner peace. He said, "There is no Bodhi tree, nor stand of a mirror bright. Since all is void, where can the dust alight?" He also said, "The capacity of mind is broad and huge, like the vast sky. Do not sit with a mind fixed on emptiness. If you do, you will fall into a neutral kind of emptiness. Emptiness includes the sun, moon, stars, and planets, the great earth, mountains and rivers, all trees and grasses, bad men and good men, bad things and good things, heaven and hell. They are all in the midst of emptiness. The emptiness of human nature is also like this." These quotes show that Huineng valued emptiness and clarity in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to realize the true nature of reality, which is beyond form and name. He also advised us to cultivate inner peace through meditation and self-reflection. Sri Ramakrishna, an Indian philosopher, believed that one should not let rejection or emotional hurt affect their emotions. He encouraged us to have faith in a higher power and trust that everything happens for a reason. Our heart and soul. Rumi, a Persian poet and philosopher, believed that one should not let rejection or emotional hurt close their heart. He said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." He also said, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." These quotes show that Rumi valued openness and courage in the face of rejection and emotional hurt. He encouraged us to see the beauty and wisdom in our pain, and use it as a catalyst for transformation. He also advised us to keep our heart open and continue to love despite the pain. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you.